Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. Not too much happened since the last update, but the price is reacting to the support box we talked about. Actually, for some reason, the golden ratio is missing in here. Sorry for that. So let's add it because it did react sort of to the golden ratio. Yeah, we're exploring the idea if a top could have been formed here. We talked about that in the last update. Not entirely clear, not entirely confirmed yet, but if the next rally, and this might be this wave 2 correction, if that next rally is corrective and we are going to stay below a certain resistance level, which I'm going to talk to you now, then we should be following through to the downside, and this might be this fifth wave that we have been talking about already in March. Okay, so the idea was obviously sort of since March that we rally here a bit into resistance. It could still go higher, so I've got the two different pathways sketched out on the chart, but I just find the move to the upside less likely given the latest strong sell-off, which you can count, to be honest, in 5 waves. So I can count that move down in a 5-wave move. Therefore, I am considering strongly that the top might be in, but we need further evidence for that. It's a bit too early to confirm that. We're basically still in the same spot. We're basically still in this price channel. It's just a failure of the bulls to keep this rally higher going. Bear in mind, had we gone higher, the idea would, and we could still do that, the idea would still to get another low afterwards in the region, maybe around 150. So maybe it happens now already. We'll see. I can tell you now what the resistance is and what the expected pathway is that I see here at the moment for a potential wave 2 correction. So the wave 2 would be a corrective structure, ABC. So it's a 3-wave move. Basically, the A wave can be a 3-wave move, then the B wave and the C wave. And then once we get sort of here, look at the channel's upper boundary line. It could act as resistance for the wave 2. Certainly a level I would be watching. I would also pay attention to, let me just zoom out a bit. Oh yeah, okay, so we found support at these previous swing highs. Yeah, so this is a level we need to break below next to confirm further that this downside path is unfolding. It's around $2.87. But the next level of confirmation I would like to see that we start to move down is a 3-wave move to the upside. If I see a clearly corrective structure and if I see a reaction in resistance followed by a small 5-wave move to the downside, I'm going to lean strongly towards continuation in the downside in this 5th wave that could take us to new lows before basically a larger bull market should occur. So this is going to be the resistance. It's between $3.17 and $3.35. From here, I would like to see the pathway to the downside unfold. Okay, so this is a little bit early to say, okay, are we already in the wave 2? I would assume it at the moment. Also because the price broke out of this price channel. There's a channel you can draw here, but for simplicity reasons, let's just draw the trend line. So we've got a break here. So short-term uptrend. There should be a pullback maybe tomorrow or in the next couple of days before the C-wave rally starts. That would be ideal. Condition is, of course, that for this to play out, the last swing low needs to hold at $2.88. But I would personally anticipate this now because it just fits the structure. We've got 5 waves down, 3 waves up are expected into resistance. And let's see if we get it and if we see a strong reaction there or, kind of a rejection and maybe at the trend line up there or at one of these fib levels, $3.17, $3.24, $3.35, then I would be leaning strongly towards the downside. If we see it blast through, then I have to say that this upside pathway is still unfolding. So at the moment where before I was fairly strongly leaning towards continuation to the upside for many, many months, basically more than 6 months, I would say. I'm glad we reached the yellow box finally, which was sort of the area where I wanted to see this wave 4 go to. Whereas now I'm fairly neutral, okay? So this is shifted now. So basically my view was rather on the long side here within an overall correction that should still give us a low later. Now towards fairly neutral, wait and see. And if we see a reaction here, then this could be a focus rather on the short side, okay? Yeah, that's my update about Natgas. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, if you're interested, check out our stocks and shares service. It's also about the S&P 500 that's included. Daily updates, intraday updates about the S&P. You can find a link for that in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.